In this brand new series, I start a landscape company, but there's one problem. We don't have any money. We have $0, a push mower, and our truck. Will I be able to make a profit with this company or will I just go broke? Stay tuned to find out. And if you guys are enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe. Well, we have a few jobs for today to do on this subdivision. We need to try to get some money because we have $0. We're going to need money for gas and we would like to upgrade at some point. We're just pulling up to the first customer. He got a pretty big yard and it's going to be a lot of work with our push mower, but we got to get to it. We got a couple more houses to do on this subdivision, so we got to get started. I'm hoping we can get a new mower at some point very soon. We're charging $65 for this size property and they're all pretty much the same on this subdivision, so we should make all right money. I don't know what we should get next. I would like to get a ride-on lawnmower, but we only got one problem with that. We don't have a trailer, and I don't really think we can fit it in back of the truck or take it out without any ramps. I found this lawnmower on Marketplace. It's not the best mower. I wish it had a bag on it because now I gotta rake everything up when we're done. I'm trying to do this company mostly without getting loans, so we're going to try to build as much profit as we can doing these jobs to have very little loans that we need to get more equipment. I'm hoping we can get enough money to buy a chainsaw just so we can start a firewood business and we can cut down trees on certain properties if they need us to for extra cash. Well, this is the first property. We got it done. We got one little patch left to do. Then we're going to go collect our money and we got more properties to do. The very first bit of money for this company, $65. Now, I'm hoping we can get a bit more. There's a couple more houses we got to do. So I'm going to hop in the truck and we're going to head on over. It wasn't a far travel. It's pretty much two houses down. I didn't want to leave my truck in front of the other house, even though it would have probably been faster just to walk down with the mower, but we are definitely going to have to try to get another piece of equipment because at this rate, we're probably not going to get as much money as we want because we can only do so many lawns a day with this mower. We should be able to get a couple $100 today just for this area. Then tomorrow, I'm hoping we can get that again, hopefully in another area, and just keep doing that until we got enough for a better mower. I've been looking at Marketplace because I don't think we're going to go with a brand new one just for the fact we can't really afford it. We're not making that much money that we can just go spend $5,000 on a brand new ride-on lawnmower. Well, that's still pretty far out because we could probably make about $400 a day. So maybe by next week we can get a new mower. That's the second property done now and it's 10 o'clock, so we got 2 hours now on two houses, which isn't too bad. Another $65, so we're at 130, which is not too bad for 2 hours worth of work. This is the final house on this subdivision. We should be able to get this done by 11:30ish. This property don't look like it was done in a while. It's pretty overgrown. We're probably going to have to get a brush cutter at some point because if we run into properties like this in the future and they got bushes they want to get rid of, it's kind of hard to do with a lawnmower. What I've been doing so far is just ripping them out by hand. But this property really needs some TLC. It's pretty much overgrown. Like you can't even walk around in the backyard. It looks like there's a gravel walkway right here. That's how much the grass has grown. I'm having a bit of trouble with this lawnmower, with this line. It's just so long. I might have to go over it again to get a good cut. And I really hope I don't have to because that's going to take a lot longer than I want to. Okay, I ended up cutting it again because I wasn't too happy with the way it looked. But we finally got it done. But we got a bit of extra work to do. They want us to cut down this tree. It's just in the way. But we got one problem. We don't have a chainsaw. We don't have enough money for a chainsaw. So we're going to have to run down and see if we can find a cheap axe. We'll put this in back of the truck and we're going to head on down and grab the axe without them knowing we didn't have one. But first, I'm going to clean up their yard. I'm going to put their garbage cans back by the bridge. I really wish we had enough money for a chainsaw because we got to cut this tree down and we got to take it off the property. And that's going to take a long time with an axe. And hopefully they don't look out and see us doing it. It'd be pretty embarrassing and they might feel bad for us, and we don't want that. Well, we got one. It's not the best one that was there. It's the cheapest one. It ended up being $50. It's nothing fancy at all. But as long as it can cut this tree down, this tree is going to be difficult to cut. I got to try to get it so it don't hit this house or crush their furniture. So I think I'm going to put it this way and hopefully it don't destroy anything. Uh, Minor. That's minor stuff. I don't want you to put a little dent in the top. They won't see that. I've been doing this for at least 2 hours now, and we got it pretty much done. I have somebody that's willing to buy this firewood, and that's where we're gonna head next. I think I should grab the truck and bring it back here because I really don't want to lug all this to the road, but I also don't want to drive over the line. I double checked with the homeowner before I brought my truck back here just in case, and he was okay with it. So I'm gonna load this truck up, drop this firewood off, and hopefully we got a bit of time. We can go do a couple more lawns before the day's over. I would like to cut the wood a bit better, but I had an axe. This is the best I could do. I cut down a full tree and I got rid of everything, so I think we're doing pretty good for what we had. We made $300 off this job, and I must say we really worked for that $300. We better go drop this wood off because it's getting pretty late, and I'm hoping we can at least get one more line to do before the day's over. We're just going to dump it in his wood shed, and it looks like he don't have a lot, so hopefully we can get a chainsaw so we can probably get him as a client. But it also looks like his lawn needs to be mowed. So I might go knock on his door when we get this unloaded and grab the money and see if he wants us to do his lawn. He didn't want us to do the lawn, which would have been perfect because we would have probably been able to do an extra one. But we did get $20 off him for the firewood, which is pretty good because we had to get rid of it anyway. But we got another property to do, and it looks like it's about the same size as the other ones. This property is overgrown too, and I'm hoping we're going to have a better experience than the last one. And hopefully we can get it done a bit quicker because it's a bit later in the day and I really don't want to stay here till 7 o'clock at night trying to get this lawn. I would like to get more commercial projects, but we're not going to get them with a push mower, so we got to keep going and try to get money so we can get a ride-on lawnmower and a trailer. Then we're going to bid on some commercial jobs because that's where the real money is. Well, it's about 6 o'clock and we got this line done. So I'm just going to pack up the truck and we're going to head home. Well, we got another 65, which brings us to a grand total of 465 for the day. But it would have been 515 if we didn't have to buy that axe. So I think we did pretty good today. And this is going to be the end, and I'll see you guys in the next video.